it's Jim from Tech Buzz. We've got a phone in from Emporia. Do stay tuned, we've got a few phones from Emporia to show you, including the latest ME6. But we're going to start off with some cheap phones. You can just type and text on and call on, and that's it. And ideal for taking a break from everything, which a lot of us are trying to do now, and not a bad idea in general. So we're going to start off with this guy here. I'm just going to show you all the features on it and all that kind of stuff, and tell you what we think about it. And this is a dual SIM, as you can see, and you see more of these kind of devices coming onto the market now, and that's it. So in the box you are going to get your cable here, and it is micro USB, as you know, it's USB-C actually. That's pretty cool. And you've got your USB-A, USB-C. You've got your small battery here, which is lithium ion, and you can see there, compatible with other models as well. The Happy device, this is the FN313 model, and that's it there, 800 milliamp hours, which is plenty for a phone like this. And of course you've got your instruction booklet here, which shows you what's on the phone in several different languages. So that's pretty much it there. So let's have a look at the phone here first of all. And that's it there. It's got a nice shiny back with a bit of texture on it there. You've got a small VGA camera. You've got your navigation key here in the middle, and all your menu keys here. And you've got your keypad here, which feels nice and tactile. Nice and slim, as you can see. It's like the old Nokia devices. You've got a headphone jack on the bottom there. So if you've got a pair of headphones, you can plug them in. And that's pretty much it. And of course, you've got a removable battery, which today you don't see much of, but they are starting to make a comeback now. And that's how that looks there. And you've got a torch up on top as well. So let me try and get this back off here and see what it looks like inside. Now let me have a gander where the back actually comes off. I'm going to try up here on top. Yeah. So inside here you've got room for an SD card as well. So you can put your music onto that if you want to do so. So you have SIM 1 and SIM 2 in there, and that's it. You'll pop it in your battery here, and you're good to go more or less. So I'll just pop on this back cover once more, make sure it's on, and start it up. Hopefully there's some power in the battery. There is, and first thing you'll see is the Emporia logo and their startup tune, which we're familiar with. And that's it there. So you can see you got your dual SIM up on top, battery status here, your menu here, and your contacts in here. So that's basically it and what it's going to look like in there. So you can see your menu here, contacts, and you've got your navigation key and profiles, which you're going to take a look at. And it is a color screen as well, and it's a simple layout here in this format here, as you would find with these devices. I'm going to pop a SIM in, come back to you and go through everything and let you know what we think of it. Stay tuned. Okay, it's Jim, and we're back with the Emporia 313. See, we have our SIM card in there, which is surprisingly still works. It's a 5G SIM or a 4G SIM, because 2G has been switched off on some networks, so you have to be also careful of who you pick as an operator if you want to have this. This is also known as a throwaway phone as well, but you can send pictures to Bluetooth, which I've just done checking out the camera earlier on. And you've got your VGA camera, torch, calendar, Bluetooth, calculator, and FM radio as well, with good battery life too. So it's a burner phone, as people call them too, but also a phone to get away from everything too. So we're going to show you what's on this device anyway. So we'll turn this back on here. So you unlock here traditionally like you do. So you go into your menu here, and I'll keep this up close. What I'll do is I'll move this in a bit more so you can see it there. So up here you've got your phone book, you've got your messages, call logs, your files, your multimedia, settings, profiles, tools, and of course your FM radio built in there. In your tools you've got your calendar, alarm, calculator, torchlight, and we'll turn that on there now. Turn this light down and you can see you've got a little torch there should you need one. There's your Bluetooth there, and I've got it turned on as well, and you can change your device name there, your Bluetooth storage phone. It's only got rough room for one photograph, which is funny without an SD card, but once you put your card in with all your music, you'll be fine. In here you've got your radio as well. It will search channels for you, so up to you what music you want to listen to, our radio station, and you can just scroll along there to pick them out. Got your profiles, which is cool, and this keeps focusing away. It's going to bring it back in here. So you've got normal, silent, meeting, indoor, outdoor, all that kind of stuff there. So we'll leave it on normal for now, and we'll go back out of that, and we'll go into settings then and show you what we've got in there. You've got call settings, phone settings, you've got your display. So you've got your contrast, backlight, keypad backlight, auto keypad lock, and your wallpaper settings, idle display and contrast there. You can just slide them up and down here by scrolling across there. You've got security, believe it or not. So we go into security, you've got your PIN, modify phone locked, privacy guard lock, fixed item, blacklist, and so on. And you've got connections, so you've got network account, GPRS, data connection, and network selection, which is brutally slow. You'll be quicker doing that onto Bluetooth, and you can pick your networks in there, but it'll automatically detect the SIM card, which is fine. And you go back out of that, and then we can have a look at the camera. Now here's the camera here, and you've got your image viewer in there, so any pictures you'll take will be inside, and you can zoom in up to 8 times, 24 by 320. So in there you've got options, image viewer effect. So you can add effects, normal, B&W, blue, green, yellow, red, sepia, negative. So I'll leave it on normal for now. And in options you've got your settings, which is size 24 by 30. Phone storage, auto save, shutter sound, normal banding 50 Hz, shutter sound activate, auto save, phone storage, quality, normal, and all that kind of stuff in there, 50 and 60 Hz. So that's that, and you can turn off the shutter sound if you want to do so. So we'll just go back out of that, and that's pretty much it in there. And then you can send in there once you take a photograph. So if you go back to the image viewer, which is what will be in your gallery, you can go down here and get other information if you want to do so. I keep getting this phone so small, I keep bringing it back up. So you go in here, that's what you'll get there, and you can go back and set as wallpaper, delete, share, rename, slide, play, details, and so on. So let's see what the details says in that. DSC, yeah, so it's just typical of what you've got before on your camera. And that's it there. So you can send then if you want to do so, and Bluetooth is what I've suggested already. So you go back out of all that there, you got your contacts there, your menu here, this is your navigation key. So you've got your shortcuts for your calculator up top. You swing right, you've your profiles. If you swing down, you've got your alarms, and if you swing to the left, you've got a new SMS. So it means on this device you'll be typing forever to say anything small. So that's pretty much it, and how it's going to look. So next up, we're going to show you what it will sound like when it's ringing. So I'm just going to block this so my number doesn't come up. So it still works on there, as you can see. And I'll just hang up on that there. And we will go back into the menu and check them profiles. So we go back here, you got your options in there to change your profiles. And you can add profiles as well. So you got rename, ring settings. So you got ringtone for about 1 and 2 SIMs. So you got fixed ringtones and more ringtones. So that's basically it in there. Let's see what's in the more ringtones option. And it's empty because I've nothing put onto it. So you've got other options there: audio, ebook, others, photos, video, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not even going to bother showing you the video because just no point. So we go back out of that altogether, and that's pretty much it in there. So you got your volume, ring type, other alerts as well. So you've got battery low, power, ringtone, activate, dial tone off, key tone, and that's pretty much it in there for that. So that's basically it for the Emporia 313. Simple device to use, and it's just enough to keep you out of trouble. Keep you away from your phone, your emails, your social media, taking selfies out all day long of what food you're having, all that kind of stuff. Grand little phone, very small, very light. It's going to last you a week on a charge, and perfect. Just bringing it away and getting away from everything, if that's what you want to do. I've tried it myself with the Nokia 3210, as I mentioned earlier. This phone I've recently done, plus, like I mentioned, other phones from Emporia to show you. And this is a start, just to take a proper break from everything, but still be able to remain in contact with people. And it's not expensive, you know. If you lose it, you lose it, so what? But you can remain contactable, and you've got a few little bits and pieces to do on it. You've got a torch as well, calculator, calendar, and you can listen to your music on it as well, and of course your radio. So that's really about it for the Emporia 313. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you in the next